Food and nutrition. Nutritional requirements for special groups. Some groups of people have special nutritional needs. Some need a special diet because of the state of their health or age. People with special dietary needs include the following: infants and babies, vegetarians, expectant mothers, lactating mothers, HIV/AIDS patients, diabetics, elderly people, manual workers, invalids, convalescents. Invalids are people suffering from an illness. Convalescents are people recovering from an illness. The diets for the above and other special groups must meet all their nutritional requirements. That is, the meals must be balanced and should, therefore, contain energy-giving foods, carbohydrates, bodybuilding foods, proteins, protective foods, vitamins. Nutritional needs for pregnant and lactating mothers. A pregnant or an expectant mother is a woman who has conceived but has not yet given birth. A lactating mother is a woman who has already given birth and is breastfeeding her child. The diet of a pregnant mother must meet her own nutritional needs and those of the child developing inside her. The diet by a lactating mother, on the other hand, must meet her own nutritional needs and those that will enrich the breast milk. A healthy pregnancy and successful delivery of an equally healthy baby largely depend on the diet of the expectant mother. We have already learnt the stages of fetal development, from a fertilized egg to a zygote, then to an embryo, and finally to a fetus. During all these stages of development, the baby takes all the food requirements from the mother through the placenta. The mother must therefore feed on a balanced diet consisting of all the food nutrients, namely carbohydrates, proteins and vitamins. Proteins. Protein-rich foods such as milk, meat, fish, beans, peas, nuts and grams should be added to the usual mother's diet. These are needed for proper growth of the baby and also proper maintenance of the mother's nutritional needs. Carbohydrates. An expectant mother should eat enough of energy-giving foods for the proper growth of the baby. Too much fat should, however, be avoided, as it might cause heartburn and nausea. Protective foods. Fruits and vegetables are rich sources of vitamins. An expectant mother should ensure she eats enough of this. Fruits and green leafy vegetables such as spinach should be included in the diet. Fruits and vegetables are a rich source of roughage, fiber. They help to prevent constipation. Extra iron. Sources of iron, for example, eggs, beef, spinach, liver, beans and kale must be included in the diet. Iron is needed to make hemoglobin in the blood. Hemoglobin is the red coloring pigment found in the red blood cells. It gives the blood the red color. Hemoglobin carries oxygen to the body organs. It is found in the red blood cells. The body needs iron for healthy blood. Lack of iron leads to anemia. Calcium. Some sources of calcium are milk, cheese, fish and bone soup. Calcium is needed for the formation of bones and teeth in unborn babies and babies who are breastfeeding. Vitamin D. Dietary sources of vitamin D are margarine, eggs, oily fish such as sardines and fish liver oil. Vitamin D is important because it helps the body absorb calcium properly. A non-dietary source of vitamin D is its formation in the body by the action of natural sunlight on the skin. Nutritional needs for a lactating, nursing mother. A lactating mother should feed well to ensure that the milk has adequate nutrients to meet the child's nutritional needs. The diet of a lactating mother should be a well-balanced diet. Include extra fluids for breast milk production. Include rich sources of iron to replace the amount the mother loses through bleeding during childbirth. Include the sources of calcium and phosphorus. These are important for the formation of teeth and bones in the baby. Nutritional needs for infants. We have learned that during pregnancy, the baby is fed by the mother through the placenta. After birth, the baby is fed on the mother's breast milk. This is called breastfeeding. Infants are mainly fed on breast milk that is produced through the mammary glands, also known as breasts. As the baby grows, his or her food requirements also increase. The breast milk may not be enough. The baby therefore requires additional nutrients which are provided through other foods. When the baby gets introduced to other foods, this is called weaning. This is done at the age of 4 to 6 months. Even as the baby gets weaned, breastfeeding should continue. Most babies are breastfed up to the age of 2 years. Value of breast milk. Breast milk contains all the necessary food nutrients required for proper growth and development of the baby. The nutrients are in the right amounts. The milk that is produced after the birth of the baby is yellow in color. This colostrum contains substances that build the baby's ability to resist illnesses and allergies. Colostrum boosts the baby's immunity. In this way the baby is protected against infections. In normal situations, the milk is always available in the correct form and at the right temperature. It does not need to be warmed or cooled. The baby sucks the milk direct from the mother. Therefore, unlike in bottle feeding, breast milk is free from disease-causing organisms unless the mother is unhealthy. Unlike with the cow's milk, babies are not allergic to the breast milk. Breast milk is easier for the infant to digest than a cow's milk. Breastfeeding is convenient. The milk is ready when required. No preparations need to be made. Breastfeeding allows the mother and child to bond. Nutritional needs for people with HIV/AIDS. People infected with the HIV/AIDS need food which their bodies can digest easily. They require well-balanced meals because their bodies require rebuilding and protection against opportunistic diseases. These affect the HIV-positive individual due to the weakened immune system. People infected with HIV/AIDS should eat a balanced diet for every meal. Their diet should be rich in proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins and fiber. Suitable foods for this group of people should include the following, unless advised otherwise by a doctor. Fresh fruits. Examples include bananas, mangoes, papaws, oranges. Meat and fish. The meat should be tender, preferably mincemeat for easy digestion. Fish should be steamed or boiled. not fried. Poultry and liver are also very suitable meats. Cooked cereals. For example, oatmeal or porridge. Milk and eggs. The eggs should be boiled, scrambled or poached eggs rather than fried. Plenty of fluid foods. For example, soup, broth, milk, tea, coffee and other beverages, water. Carbohydrates. Small portions of starchy foods such as ugali, sweet potatoes and Irish potatoes. Stewed fruits. For example, pears and plums. Thank you for watching this lesson. We hope you now understand the nutritional requirements for special groups like infants and babies, vegetarians, expectant mothers, lactating mothers, HIV/AIDS patients, diabetics, elderly people, manual workers, invalids and convalescents. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and other Genius channels relevant to your level of study.